More vintage cube. Can't get rid of it. It's just too good. So yeah, let's jump in. Kenji here for another vintage cube draft here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And unfortunately, once again, I am powerless. So let's just go over the cards that I think are worthy of first picking. Only a couple here. Basically, in my opinion, Steam Vents and Sneak Attack. If you watched any of the Mox coverage, though, you'll know that some people like to do some other strategies, including like taking Blade Splicer over Channel or something, over Mana Crypt. I don't know, it was really interesting. But anyways, for me, I'm going to take the Sneak Attack here. Really solid first pick, very easy build around, and obviously the earlier you get it, the earlier you can do things with it. And now what do we have a follow-up? Lots of strong cards here. Doretti's great, Frost Titan, Inferno Titan, both very good with Sneak Attack and just good to hardcast. Nissa fantastic, and Wooded Foothills. I guess Factor Fiction too pretty good, although I'm not sure I'd want to take that. It just depends what kind of route I want to go down. Inferno Titan with Sneak Attack does the most damage. Has the biggest impact on the board, I would say, but I kind of want to lean just towards taking the Wooded Foothills here, but I'm actually not quite sure. I mean, it's so early in the draft that I don't think necessarily taking a Titan over something like a Foothills is going to pay off, so let's go ahead and just take the Foothills and see what happens. Ooh, we could do like a Sneak and a Recurring Nightmare deck. That's pretty fun. Tree Speaker here. Fantastic as well. Eternal Witness is pretty good with Sneak Attack. What else? Spellseeker does grab some really, really powerful cards that you can find later on in the draft. I think I'm going to go with the Tree Speaker, though. I think this is one of the better green signals. And if green is open and if I can get all the mana dorks, then I think this will pay off more dividends than anything else. As now we get a Cultivate, Acidic Slime, Blood Crypt, and Grave Titan, all pretty solid. Might be worth taking the Blood Crypt since I already took the Wooded Foothills. Could also just be worth taking the Cultivate. Cut off green. We could have had, or rather we've seen 3 of the Titans now, the Grave, the Inferno, and the Frost. I don't know, this is a little bit hard. I feel like I'm leaning towards the Blood Crypt since I have the Wooded Foothills, but both the green cards are kind of interesting. As now we get, another interesting pack. Plateau, once again fetchable with Foothills if I wanted to consider that. Vorinclex is whatever. It's not the fatty that we were looking for. Brain Freeze, Tolarian Academy can be very good. I wonder if taking the Academy here, since once again it's so early in the draft, is good. I think normally I would take Plateau here, but let's take the Academy and see if something else spicy can happen. And now we're just going to take the Kozilek. Fantastic card for Sneak Attack. I am losing out on a Caryatid here, which is kind of an awkward signal, but Cozy is exactly what we're looking to do. And fantastic. Okay, so this is a pretty late Llanowar Elf. That's a good sign for the Dork deck. And with the Mana Dorks, you're much more likely to cast these than have them stranded in your hand if you don't have your Sneak Attack anyways. Is that the 4th Titan? We've seen the white, the blue and the red were together, and the black. Wow. Just no Prime Time, which is the one that we want. Into a Harmonize or an Ancient Grudge here. Both pretty darn good. I mean, obviously it pales in comparison to something like Ancestral Recall, but if you don't have access to cards like Recall, then Harmonize is not that bad. I think overall Ancient Grudge is going to overperform, though. This is a really, really solid vintage cube card. Ooh, Ugin and Survival of the Fittest. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go with Survival. I think there's a small chance I could wheel like Recurring Nightmare and do Rexer, but even if I don't, this is really great because a lot of the times in this style of deck you get stuck either drawing all of your expensive cards or all of your cheap cards, And so this gives me a way to filter one into the other. Okay, we did wheel the Frost Titan, but I think at this point it's just got to be the Green Sun Zenith. Easy pickup there for me. Pyretic Ritual is kind of interesting. I think here I like the Nykthos just a little bit more for the ramping. It's going to be better more often. Okay, looks like Showdown could be useful here, especially if I had taken the Plateau. I don't think I want the Quagmire since it doesn't look like the Recurring Nightmare's coming back, so this is just a potential option down the road. Same thing with Birthing Pod. Unlikely, but maybe. Unlikely, but maybe on the Polychronos. And okay. I don't think that was a bad first pack. Oh my gosh. And now we opened two kind of busted cards, Channel and Mox Pearl. And I think I actually go with Channel in this deck. I hate it. I hate that I'm passing a Mox here, but I think I want the free wins with Channel, and I already have one Eldrazi to go along with it. What are we passing here? A Renin 6. What else? Not too much. I think I just have to take the Channel. I'm really sad now that, remember that Spell Seeker I was talking about to tutor for Channel, but this is just another good way to do the nastiness. And now we have a Demonic Tutor here, a Sylvan Library. Yikes. Sheldock Isle, Garrick, Stomping Ground. Man, this is another fantastic pack for us. I think because I already have the Foothills and the Blood Crypt, taking the Demonic Tutor here is just going to be so, so nice. Right? We're comboing. We have Channel, we have Sneak Attack, we have Kozilek. We clearly have a really good plan in order. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice the Wheel of Fortune too, which would be good, but I think this is just a very easy Demonic. And now I can consider kind of taking like the Time Twister as well. We're doing a combo deck for sure, so even though Wheel of Fortune is better for me because I don't have to dip into dip into blue, I think the Time Twister is still another fantastic pick here. This deck is going to be fun. Devoted Druid, Eureka, Copperline Gorge. We're going to wheel the Eureka. Devoted Druid is pretty solid here, but so is the Fixing. If this was a duel that I could fetch, I think I would take it for sure. But as it stands, I think the Druid is slightly better. All of this fast mana is just super nice when I have a Time Twister, you know? It's also better for Nykthos. Yeah, this could be a fun one for sure. Blightsteel Colossus, Taiga, Opposition, Finale Channel. Oh my, again, we just have way too many good options in one pack. Is there a chance that I can wheel the Finale? I think so. I think I can probably wheel the Finale. So now the question is, do I want to take the Blightsteel or the Taiga? And I think Blightsteel is the better choice here. Now, normally I don't actually care for Blightsteel Colossus with just Sneak Attack, because if they have like a 2/2, you know, they can block and they don't die. But given the fact that I also have the Channel, I think this is a better choice. Okay, another decent pickup here. We have a Battle Sphere if we want to. We have a Lava Claw Reaches. Goldspan Dragon doesn't even look that bad. Faithless Looting to dig for combo pieces. I think I'm going to get one more good Channel hit. And from there, I don't really need to take any more. I think one more consideration here that I haven't talked about is the Oath of Druids. I think we're going to want to run all the Mana Dorks we have, though. As if I take the Oath, then I'm basically cutting Survival and all of the Mana Dorks. But Oath of Druids is a consideration. Sundering Titan now over basically nothing since we're not looking for too much. This one I'm probably going to start in the sideboard just because right now it looks like I'm running quite a few colors. So I'd probably end up blowing up a bunch of my lands. And wow, what a pickup. Gruul Signet here is great. Passing a Pilgrim, that's whatever. But yeah, Signet was perfect. Okay, we wheeled the Renin 6. Right now I have the Wooded Foothills. And wouldn't be surprised if I can pick up some more fetches. Seems like a nice one. Wow, Stomping Ground on the wheel is insane. Okay. We might even get the, Taiga back. Maybe if I'm lucky. A little bit of interaction here with Burst Lightning for the board seems fine. But yeah, this is turning out pretty nice, I would say. What do I need? I need some blue fixing right now. Don't think we're going to be running any of these cards. There's that finale. Okay, did call that one. And that's another win con with channel. You can just channel into finale. And remember, if you do finale for 10 or more, all your creatures gain +X, wherever that amount you paid is. I wouldn't be surprised if often I just cast this on like 3 mana to get a mana dork, but with the channel, it gives us access to just winning on the spot. And notably, unlike the Green Sun, which only gets green creatures, Finale can grab any creature. I think a lot of people forget that. Let's see, we're moving in with 16 playables, maybe 17, going into pack 3. All right, we'll take the gold span. Oath of Druids, again, not a consideration. I think we want the mana dorks too much. But I'm really liking this deck. What's the card I had to pass? Mox Pearl? Yeah. I think channel it was 100% correct with the deck that I'm building, though. Just again, too many free win cons, or too many free wins with channel into any of these colorless cards, channel into finale, channel on turn that I time twister, you know. And this is where things like on-color signets become much better as well, because you can channel into playing out signets and then playing colored cards, and yikes, another fantastic pack here for us. Let's just take the Emrakul. I already have the channel. This probably replaces my Blightsteel, honestly. Or maybe the Battle Sphere. Yeah, I guess the Colossus is still worth it, but Emrakul is just way too good with both sneak attack and channel. I'm hoping to wheel the fast bond. I don't necessarily expect it to. Let's see, Lotus would also be fine. Some other good cards, but let's go for the Wombo combos here. As we get probably just an Elvish Mystic on this pack. Need some more mana dorks. Miscalc, Trinket Mage, Fire and Ice. Still looking for some more fixing, but Elf is good. Wow, what a pack. Library of Alexandria. Ulamog, I could have all 3 of the original Eldrazi. Birds of Paradise, and a Grim Monolith. I think this is a really close choice. I'm leaning towards the Birds of Paradise here, though, just because it's so good in this deck for the fixing, for the ramp. Like, a Birds of Paradise here is so much better than any of these other elves that I have, because it can produce all of our colors, you know? It's so hard for me to pass a Monolith or a Library. I'm not concerned about the Ulamog, it's not necessary. This is tough. I'm going to take the Bird, just because I'm running 4 colors right now. But I hate to pass Monolith. That's a tough pick. All right, another decent pack here to follow up. Once again, not finding any of the lands that we want to find, but don't mind just taking a Goose here for, once again, some good early fixing. Upheaval now, too? Wow. Time Warp, Upheaval, Selesnya Signet. All right, I mean, because I've taken so many mana dorks, this is a decent Upheaval deck for sure. I say that, but then again, the issue is the double blue here. And actually, with no blue fixing, this might be a pass for instead just the Selesnya Signet. Oh. I hate that. I suppose I don't need to run the Goldspan Dragon, though. What I could be is like blue-green splashing red and black. I just feel like the Upheaval is going to win me way more games than the Signet is, so let's take that. Noble Hierarch, perfect. Fantastic follow-up to an Upheaval. Fixes for blue. Not even a consideration with anything else there. And there's the Prime Time. That's all 5 of the Titans we saw in this draft. This was a good, I mean, obviously a fantastic pickup here. 7th pick, Prime Time. So that gives me hope that the, Fast Bond could wheel. Which would be huge since we took the Upheaval. I don't know if you've ever played Upheaval with Fast Bond, but it is nice. Another really good pack here for us. Let's just take the Wall of Roots. Sorry, Plow Under. Come on, this should be the fast spawn pack coming up, I believe. Didn't get any blue-green lands, but hey. I think this deck came together real nice. There it is. Bam. All right. Yeah. It's not the best fast spawn deck, but I have two great cards with it, the Time Twister and the Upheaval, so certainly makes sense here to me. Sideboard Kitchen Finks for some aggro matches. I don't think we need the Ulamog. But hell if it doesn't give me a lot of good redundancy. I'm thinking about taking the Memory Jar here. I guess for the memes, yeah, I'll take the Ulamog for the memes. I think Memory Jar would have been fantastic in this deck, but I mean, come on, we have all three now, so let's have some fun. Need to make a few cuts here. I can easily cut the Blightsteel Colossus now. All three of these are much better with both Channel and Sneak. Unless, of course, you kill them in one turn with the Blightsteel. But again, if they have any creature that's 2 toughness or higher, that doesn't work. Can cut the Ren and 6 as well. Whisperwood could be interesting. Although Sword of Fire and Ice with all these Mana Dorks gets much better too. Another good sideboard here in the Huntmaster. And Heartbeat of Spring as well. Okay, very nice deck. Really happy with how we drafted this and how it ended up. A little bit lacking on the card draw. Wish I had that Harmonized now, but not a huge deal. Let's see. Can I get away with 16 lands? That should be reasonable enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 6 creatures that come down on turn 1. Rather, yeah, 6 creatures that come down on turn 1. All right, this looks real good. Don't need any swamps. In fact, I don't have any way to search up a basic land. But between Blood Crypt and Foothills, that gives me just 2 black sources right there. We also have the bird and the goose. Yes. And let's see. Nykthos. I think still we do want the Nykthos, right? With how many green permanents we can get on the battlefield. It's not too much of an issue. The issue is going to be the double blue on the Upheaval. I think I'm probably going to have to run like 3 islands. And yeah, I do. So the thing about Sneak Attack is I want to be able to play it and activate it in the same turn. Which means I might need like 1 island here. Sorry, 1 mountain here. We have the Gruul Signet as well, so that helps with the 8, 9, 10. Actually, I'm going to go with only 2 islands. I think 2 islands is probably sufficient. Because with Primetime, I can just tutor up the double blue. I'm not going to lie, the Upheaval's a little bit greedy here, certainly. I guess maybe I don't need Mountain. Or maybe I can shave. Feels like, no, I always need green, though. We want to maximize our chances at, yeah, turn 2 Channel. All right. Looks good, though. Wish I had a little bit more fixing. There was a Taiga I could have taken. What else? I don't remember seeing a breeding pool or an tropical island, but this is one of the better Channel decks I've ever seen. It's got just so much going on for it. Let's go to round 1. Okay, here we are for round 1 of this Vintage Cube Draft. We are on the draw with a pretty solid hand here. Demonic Tutor can go grab Channel, Finale Channel, often just GG. Even the Sneak Attack as well. So we want to go Wooded Foothills and go fetch up the Blood Crypt as opponent leads on turn 1 Library. Kind of scary in its own right. Hopefully they don't have any hand disruption. Oh, well, that's too bad. There goes my game plan. Kind of, anyways. Yep. Taking the tutor. Guess we still go ahead and grab... Oh, no, I guess now we grab the Stomping Ground instead of the Blood Crypt. We don't actually want them to know that I could have grabbed a black source with it. And now we'll just go Green Sun for like Birds of Paradise or something. Too bad, so sad. Yeah, turn 1 library is pretty brutal. Now they have a Jace, sure. Hey, but there's a game plan. Let's go ahead and just resolve this sneak attack. Pass the turn. Remember, we have all 3 of the original Eldrazi. And this is what, Annihilator 4 on this one? Yeah, perfect. All right. Play the land. Go to begin combat. Activate sneak attack. Ulamog. Combat. Indestructible, so can you tap it down or something? Swift End the bird in response. Sure. Alright, sacrifice 4 permanents. Also take 10 damage. And now let's play out the elf. Pass the turn. A little bit punished for not playing out the elf with the bird pre-combat, because I would have also been able to play the sword last turn. But I mean, it's not going to take much for us to win this game. Hopefully I can just draw something to kill him with the sneak attack or an untapped land to equip the Sword of Fire and Ice and start, well, put him on a 2-turn clock and then also drawing extra cards. Can't recall what Finale gets that's cheap as well. Okay, well, that's 2 damage. Nissa, all right. There's probably something that I'm forgetting about that I can grab with the Finale here. Should have taken a screenshot of my deck. I can do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it for 5. I think Prime Time is the one we want to hit, though, with 6, right? So I think we'll just equip the sword. They're going to chump here. 100%. Well, they have to. And I guess I just land pass. Okay, draw a card. This is Desperation there. Because they are dead on board. All right, go back up to 9. So they're not quite dead. It'd be funny if I just redrew the Ulamog to kill him. Wall of Roots. Okay, let's attack for 6. 4 damage and then 2 off a ping. Not quite sure what the opponent's doing over there, but I mean, given how much mana and cards in hand they have now, they might still be able to win this. I really hope I'm not forgetting something with Finale. I think it's basically just mana dorks or prime time, unless I have the channel active, so. Okay, drawing with library again, yes. I mean, they're 9 cards deeper in their deck than I am. Kind of funny. Uh-oh, okay. Seagate Stormcaller. What are they going to copy? A bolt or something? No, a bolt doesn't kill the creature with a sword. Ah, okay. Make me sack artifacts. I don't think they can change what they name here, though, right? So they're just making me sack an artifact twice? Sure. That turns off their library, though. Okay, so if I play the Devoted Druid, this gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the Devoted Druid next turn. And yeah, it was just a bunch of mana dorks and the prime time. Alright, we do get to thin out our deck though, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, all they need is a board wipe here, and they're still in it. Or just anything to deal with Titan, really. Like, I have a lot of good draws, but... In fact, I should have grabbed Island here in case that they do wipe the board and I lose my Hierarch, because I don't think this gets blue. Okay, just getting back Uro, so they're going to go back up to 6. Ah, then that turns on the library if they decide not to play a land. Okay, they did. Maybe they're just going to play out the Murderous Rider now as well. Hero's Downfall, my Titan. Okay, I mean... I need to find something here. That doesn't do any... Well, I mean, it kills the Skull Clamp with it, which is fine, but it doesn't doesn't win me the game. You know, for having that Ulamog and wiping 4 of the opponent's lands so early, I've done a fantastic job of not doing anything. Where did it all go downhill? I think I'm okay taking a hit here. Again, really punished if they get rid of all creatures and I lose my only blue source. Yep, I like it. They're fate sealing me. And they left it on top, so it's probably a land. Or a Signet, same thing. Oh boy. This is going to be an impressive loss. So now what I need to happen is I need them to Jace, see something that they want to bottom, and then draw something underneath that. Because if they keep on putting something on top, that's just, yeah, I mean, now my time is dwindling quickly. Yeah, brutal. I guess I could have saved the fetch, but we didn't know that they had Jace to start fate sealing me away. Okay, play out the Rider. They haven't gone for Skull Clamp yet. I don't know why. That's fine there. Alright, well, that actually gives me a second blue source for Upheaval, so that is okay, I guess. This is brutal, though. Alright, here we go. We need them to bottom here. And then I need to draw something underneath the bottom. Oh, no. Alright. Well, we might be dead. This looks like a really good matchup for me, though. I just think our draws have been really subpar after that initial Armageddon on their side. So I think I probably have one more turn to find something. Assuming they don't... No, actually, I don't think I have that luxury, do I? Alright, chump the 6, blow up the Jite. I mean, they topped something, so it's probably not going to be really very relevant. Sure, Dak. You can take my Signet, that's okay. Wait, Huh. They left Kozilek on top. So I'm just hard casting this, right? And trying to find Emrakul. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ulamog. Not quite good enough. Damn. Guess we play the bird here. Pass. I can flash in another blocker, so I'm not technically... Oh, no, I am dead on board to the Quagmire. Darn it. That sucks. Yeah, I had a small chance here. I mean, again, I think this matchup is fantastic for me, but we just kind of drew way too much air for a while. But if they see the play, I am dead. This one, okay. Yep, looks like they saw the play. Well, darn it. Can't believe we lost that game, though. That's nuts. All right, GG. Go to the next game. Again, I think this matchup looks fantastic for me. I mean, they have interaction, but I'm doing so many more broken things than they are. I think we just kind of got unfortunate draws there. Looks like Sundering Titan also going to be pretty good versus them. Might just be able to cut the Sword of Fire and Ice. It was good, but think we'd rather just have a fat beater versus them instead. So, game 2, round 1. Oh no. We only have 2 islands in the deck. Are you kidding? Alright, let's go down to 6. Are you joking again? Oh boy. This is brutal. We have like 11 green sources in the deck. But I mean, I can't keep that hand. Okay, there we go. So we know they have an Inquisition in their deck. Let's hope they don't have it. Let's hope they just play one of their tap lands. Nice. Okay. Whew. Actually, I should pay with colorless here, right? Keep up the red and the green in case I draw something to do. Yeah. If I go down to 2, I lose to like collective brutality or something. I think maybe I just cast Gilded Lotus here. Sorry, Gilded Goose, not Gilded Lotus. They have to find an answer to the Kozilek anyway, and now that I have the Goose, they can't Ingress Rampage me. Perfect. Well, that game went a little bit better for me, did it not? Yeah, let's run it back. Again, I think our deck is doing many more broken things than theirs. It's just, can I get some draws? That was a good mulligan to 5. Can't really beat Forest Channel Eldrazi on a mulligan to 5. On the play at that. Well, this is a Snap Keeper. This is another fantastic opening hand. Once again, we're hoping that they don't have the early interaction. Okay. So I get to go channel Time Twister if they don't kill my bird here. Channel Time Twister feels right. And there we go. Let's... I lose to a Bolt, I guess? Yeah, let's just go with Ulamog instead. Well played. Thanks. All right. Hey, like I said, our deck, pretty busted. All right, here we are for round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft. On the draw here with a hand I'm going to go ahead and keep because we can Green Sun for like Birds of Paradise. Ideally, we found a bird off the top. Looks like we're playing against another green deck, so hopefully they don't come out of the gates a little bit too quickly here for me. Okay. Well, I like their start a little bit more than mine, but hopefully they don't have anything too busted to do the following turn. Let's go grab the bird. Actually, now that I've drawn Stomping Ground, I guess I could grab the Hierarch instead. Oh, no, let's just grab bird. Bird does it all. Five mana. All right, I don't have the luxury of waiting. I was going to wait to play the sneak attack until the following turn to play around enchantment removal, but now I don't think I have that luxury. Well, guess maybe I do. No, this is fine. They have infinite mana next turn, but maybe we get lucky and fade the Crater Hoof or whatever. They might just kill me on turn 4. What was that? Oh, Oracle of Moldiah. Okay, that's beatable. That is beatable if that's their best line. Take 6, go to 10. Okay. So I need to find another red source, though, so I can activate Sneak Attack twice. Because by itself, this is not good enough. Yeah, this is still really gross, isn't it? No, that's not going to do it. And they're drawing Questing Beast? Well, If I sneak attack Kozilek and attack the Nissa, am I just dead on board? I'm just dead on board if they don't, right? Really needed a second red source here. Well, let's go for it. Maybe they make a mistake. They do have to sacrifice 4 permanents. Now, I think what they should probably end up doing here is sacrificing the Nissa herself, right? Oh, they didn't. Okay. So now I have the out of drawing another Eldrazi here. Because they just level up the Hex Drink to put me on a 2-turn clock, but if I draw another Eldrazi, I can wipe all of their permanents. So we're actually right back in this game. I do have to top deck, yes, but we have outs. That doesn't do it, does it? Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Damn. Alright, well that was the difference between being on the play and being on the draw for sure. Because if I'm on the play there, we get to go down a turn faster than they are doing that, so... Only thing I could think to bring in is like the Burst Lightning over the sort of Fire and Ice. That makes sense. Red and 6 to kill some random mana dorks isn't awful, but I think we just bring in the Burst Lightning and submit it back. I mean, that was a turn 3 Nissa from them, right? So just gotta beat them on the die roll next time if we can get to a game 3. All right, here we are for game 2 of the second round after we got kind of rolled in the first round. Yeah, this hand's good. Gonna go ahead and play out the Fast Bond, but not actually use it. And then next turn we're gonna Green Sun for Bird, and then Bird into Time Twister. Yeah. Green Sun for Bird. That's nice that they had a pretty slow looking start. Lotus Cobra. I can beat that one, hopefully. Okay, Well, I guess now instead we just do setup. Signet, Wall of Roots. And then go from there. Hopefully they just do like a Questing Beast this turn. Or Nissa, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, see, this draw from them is so much worse than their previous. whereas my hand is nothing but extremely powerful cards. Okay, so what do we have access to here? One, two, three, four, five, six. So we can demon... Oh, no, I only have... This is my overlapping source of mana, isn't it? I mean, they're not doing anything, so I feel like I can wait. That's demonic here. Right? I just have all the time in the world, it feels like. Hell, I could even just kill it, get a burn spell to kill... I could grab, like, Burst Lightning to kill their Cobra if I really wanted. But I guess I'll grab Emrakul, and then I will play out the sneak attack and pass. And see how they take their next turn. Hopefully it's just Nissa again or whatever, something. Freyalise. Okay, Freyalise kill sneak attack is good. So now we're going to go ahead and fire off the Twister then. Unless I draw Channel or whatever. Finale not good enough. Alright, so blue, 1/1. Let's twist. Fantastic. Found Channel. Found Ulamog. Let's kill their Freyalise. Druid. Tree Speaker. And hope that's good enough. Damn. Feels like I could have done so many other powerful things, but just this was my overlapping source for blue and for black, so I couldn't like do the one-shot kill, you know? We could still be dead here. Now, thankfully, Ulamog is indestructible. But yeah, like look at this. Hex Drinker level up all the way. I might just be dead next turn. Holy smokes. If I do, I do. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. That's going to be a sad loss if that's the case, but hey. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So what do I need to draw? In fact, I don't know if there is anything I can draw. Holy smokes, I'm going to lose to this. Oh, I can draw Gilded Goose for food? Food and go up to 7? No, that doesn't do it. Jeez. I mean, maybe I paid too much life. I knew they had a Hex Drinker in their deck. Man, oh man. Very nice. Alright, well, make him go for it. But we are just dead to the Hex Drinker once again. Holy moly. I'm so sad that we're not going to trophy with this deck, but well played by the opponents. Maybe not well played by me. Gosh, yeah. I think our deck is so much better, too. They just had the nut draw game 1, and we were still so close. Let's go to game 3. Sorry, round 3. Okay, here we are for the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft with our pretty nutty channel deck. Oof! If that Nykthos was a forest. Oh, baby, look at that hand! This deck mulligans pretty well, though, so we're going to go down to 5 here. And now a very easy keep. We're going to pitch the survival. Well, let's see. Pitch the grudge for sure. Yeah, and pitch the survival, and game plan is to draw another land. We have a plan. The plan is still active. The plan is still active. It doesn't have to be on turn 2. Ideally, it would have been. Okay. This is not even that bad that we had to wait a turn. Yeah, this is fine. Opponent's not doing anything busted over there. If I can find another untapped green source, we can channel into Primetime plus Kozilek. Ooh, I could channel Time Twister here instead. And go for, like, hope to hit Emrakul. Actually, no. What am I talking about? We channel Kozilek, and then if I draw a forest, we just get to cast the Primetime. Yeah, easy. Easy, easy. Blood Crypt tapped. Stomping Ground tapped. And do I want to play the Signet? Go to 5. Yeah, that's probably fine. All right, your move. I actually did that out of order. I should have played Signet into Primetime. I should be at 6 life right now. Oh well. Kiki Jiki with Solemn Simulacrum. That's pretty cute. Okay, can I kill them this turn? I have to sacrifice a lot of permanents for that. I don't even remember what I can demonic for. Let's go looking first. Aha, Ancient Grudge. Is quite nice here. When they target the Solemn with Kiki, I can grudge it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think we leave back the Primeval Titan. Let's see if they have to sack 4 permanents here. Yeah, we're just going to kill them like this. Perfect. Got them to target the Solemn. We grudged in response. Now they have to sacrifice 4 of those permanents. What they could do here is sacrifice 4 lands and then go land into Pestermite and I would die. Or land into Deceiver Exarch. So the question is, do I want to fire off this Time Twister? I don't think so. If they have it, so be it. You got it? Am I dead? There's the land. Uro! That's not good enough. Alright. And you can't copy legendaries with Kiki Jiki, so they can't copy Uro. Alright. Woof! Man, again, I think our deck is just so busted, but I might have loose played in the second round. I mean, we got like nut drawn in game 1 of the round 2, but I shouldn't dwell on the past. It's just, this deck is so good. I'm so sad to see it lose. Also, I've been doing a ton of losing lately. So it's nice to get a good deck like this. Looks like Sundering Titan comes in versus them. I don't know why I started this sword in the main. That was probably a mistake. And even though the Sundering Titan does have a lot of targets in my deck, it's still probably good enough. All right, easy mulligan. I guess this is a keeper. Pitch the Upheaval. We don't have anything but green and red sources right now. But, I mean, the opponent didn't look like a super fast deck, so hopefully we have time. It's not a bad draw. So we can go land, signet, wall. A lot of good draws for our deck here. Stomping Ground, not ideal. I'll go ahead and attack. We'll see if they have a Deceiver Exarch to flash out and block. It'd be kind of funny. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. They have Stirring Wildwood. Ah, well. This was a loose play. Just throwing away mana for no reason. When I have a 10-drop in my hand, no big deal. Strong play, streamer. Strong play. Maybe that's why you're losing. Alright, bail me out, channel. Or bail me out, Black Source. Thank you. Oh, God, I punted again by playing out the land. Now I can only cast green or red cards off of this. Which, actually, that's fantastic here. Ooh, you know what? I could play Primeval Titan this turn, or I could blow up both of their rocks, and I think that's got to be the better play. Double Stone Rain when I have Kozilek seems just way too good. All right. Man, playing a little bit sloppy. That was a 3-0 quality deck for sure. This deck was nuts. I think the biggest mistake in deck building was that Sword of Fire and Ice. I think there was one game where it had some utility, but holy smokes. This deck had everything I wanted it to have in this channel Upheaval deck. The Upheaval was also a little bit of a stretch, but that was a fun one for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Kenji out.